Okay, here I'm going to just show how to use the new software Kami in order to fill in forms and do tests. So when your teacher sets a Kami assignment, you will find an assignment like this, and in here will be your instructions. One will be the paper, the test, and another on this side here will be the instructions on how to set up Kami. For first-time users, they should go to this first. In here we have a set of instructions for using Kami. So the first thing you need to do is add the extension for Kami to Chrome. So if you're using Chrome, which anyone using a Chromebook will also be using, then that should work fine. So we should go up here, click on there, and go to Kami extension. Now, because I've already installed it, it's removed from Chrome. But here you should say add extension to Chrome, install extension, and you click here, and then the extension will be added. You then follow these instructions. So once you've added the extension, you should go back to Google Classroom to your assignment, where it was here. Now on this one here, you should then be able to click on this file, and you should see in big blue here, open with Kami. Now, if you can't see that, then you might have to close all of your Chrome browsers, reopen it, go back to your classroom, and then when you click on a document, it should have open with Kami. Now when you click on open with Kami, these parts here will move in. So you'll have to then do step 3. Once you've done that, you're going to sign in. It will say sign in. It will have 2 options. One of them will be Google. Obviously choose Google and sign in with your school Google account. It will then ask you maybe more than once to allow Google Drive. Once you're also there, you'll then have to say what are you using Kami for. In this, you've got to identify the type of school we're in, and we are, as far as Kami is concerned, a K-12 school. We're not a university, we're not further education, we're a school. So you choose K-12 school, and then you pick your role, student. Now you should be in the actual file, and you should be able to edit it, as I'm about to show you. So now if we go here, open with Kami, it just looks like the normal page that we would normally print off for you in school. But here we can do all the things we normally would do. So in text, you click on text box over here. We can then put where we normally type in text and put, as a cyclist rides along the road, the chemical energy stored in the cyclist body decreases. The speed of the cyclist is constant, but the work done by the cyclist is equal to, or however else you want to answer it. Now you can also draw on here. So if you're doing a graph, you might want to, or you might want on any draw, you might want to freehand draw. So you can choose your color here. So you might want to choose red, mostly for teachers, but we might draw something like that. If you're not happy with the drawing, you just click on the thing you drew, and it should erase the whole thing. If you want to undo something you did, there's an undo button over here. You can also draw straight lines. If you go to shapes over on this side, you can see you've got square, or rectangle, ellipses, triangles, and a line. A line's very useful, obviously. It even tells you the angle that you're drawing with. If you imagine for your ray diagrams, that might be very useful. Obviously, when you're doing a graph as well, you could, if I add my axes maybe in green, say there wasn't already a graph drawn here, I could draw a graph by drawing lines on here. I could use my pen to make little marks for where my scale is going to be, and then I could use my text box to write the numbers on my scale, whatever they happen to be, going up. I could also then obviously write in my title however I wanted it to be on here. So we could have, say, velocity in meters per second. Okay, and then once I've done that, I should be able to put that where I want to on there. Okay, so there we've got a few different things we can do with it. You can obviously do large text boxes. You could ignore the lines and just keep on typing if you want, or you could get it so it does actually fit on the lines. I'm going to do a double enter here. to that. This one is working quite nicely by doing that. Okay, so you then fill in your answers that way. You can obviously move this to make them fit as well, if need be. Okay, so that's a quick run through of how to use it. Once you're done, on your screen you'll see a, as it says over here, you've got a turn in button. Once you turn it in, we then have it. You do have to do one more thing though. Remember, when you come back to here, you need to then click hand in on here. We then see the edited PDF as your test. Okay,